Hello, everybody. Let me turn the volume on this. Give me a sec. It's like hell loud. Hold on. Okay, I think it's a bit better. Anyway, what's good, everybody? Stryster DX here, and I thought, you know, we do a lot of Battlemod streams. I'm thinking, why not switch things up a little bit for today? So, yesterday when we were playing, someone had brought up a good question: who is the best character in Battlemod? And I mean, I threw some ideas out there here and there, but it kind of got me thinking. From what I've experienced while playing the game, who do I think is the best of the best? So I found this tier list like just about now. Most of these characters I have either played or played against, so you got like a decent list here. We're gonna go ahead and rank these characters, and rather than me being distracted while playing the game and trying to figure out the answer here, we're gonna go ahead and spend some time here, just rank these characters. If you agree or disagree with my list, that's perfectly fine. I'd be happy for you guys to add your input here and there. So, it's really interesting. I know one of my friends, they had looked up Battlemod tier list on here, and they're all just like what other people made. So, I don't know. I'm interested to see what my rankings are compared to if there does exist like an official community tier list. I want to see how mine stacks up against theirs. But since this one has the chaotic characters, we're gonna go ahead. Weirdly enough, there is no S tier. It's just A+ tier, which is really weird. I've never seen that in the tier list. It's usually like S, A, B, C, D, and then E. And then in some cases, I've seen F or G tiers too as well. So, and in other instances, I've seen SS tiers. So, with that being said, since this tier list has the chaotic characters in here, I think it's without a doubt, Heavy and Bomb are potentially the best characters in the entire game. You're talking crazy mobility, insane knockback. Bomb has it all. In the case of Heavy, while his dash is a bit limited, he does have his invincibility special with him. It's like titanium or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But he can go invincible for like a little bit. It can cause like automatic spin outs and everything. And that too, he has a really good jump dash too as well. That's just another thing to consider too as well when playing against Heavy. He hits hard, and he can go intangible for a short period of time, and he has good mobility with his like dash run and his high jump. So up next, so now we got those out of the way. So if we're gonna be, well, granted, I did say I'm not running those guys in my tournaments, but you know they're on here. So if you want the answer so badly, yes, guys, I lied. Amy is not the best character in the entire game. It's probably these two. So up next is we're just going in order. Aether. So I think Aether is a pretty good character. She can pretty much enhance herself while like in the middle of the game, like buff up her like mobility and everything. I guess mobility is like kind of her only issue I see. I know her special moves. Her and Inazuma, their special moves have like some really long startup. But I feel like there are other aspects, like their mobility. Oh, in terms of knockback, Aether, I know she has that one projectile move that has some good range, but I don't know, you can parry through it. I don't know, Aether is, she's not busted, but she's a pretty good character. I don't want to go A tier with her. We'll probably go low A or high B tier. B+ tier, I guess. I don't know, these two tiers, the A and A+, or the B and B+, I feel like this should be like, you know, together, but whatever. I don't really care. Amy. In terms of Amy, Amy does have really good mobility. She does have like her double jump, her aerial, her spin attack, where she swings a hammer like back and forth. That, and she does a projectile too as well. And her hammer can usually beat out most attacks. Her only issue is that her projectile does have some noticeable startup. And even on top of that, like it has a bit of like a delay before you hit the ground with it. Outside of that, I don't know. She has like a really good aerial game with her hammer. But I don't know. Playing against her, from what I've seen, all right, like I said, this is based on like my experiences. I'm not saying this is like every Amy player, but it is a lot of just like running away and trying to just aim with that hammer. So you're really left out in the open with that. Bro, but heavy and bomb on C tier. Now just go into E tier, guys. You go into E tier. Trust. I don't know, Amy. I'm kind of, I don't know where to put her on this one. I'm gonna put her in the middle. Like, she's not really a bad character, but like, she's not like super good either. Blaze. Let me. I'm gonna save it for later. You know, I'm gonna save it for later. Cassie. This character is really stupid fun. I don't know, she just has really good ground game. With like her dash punch and her uppercut. And then I didn't know until recently that she had that stupid cactus projectile. So she does have like a bit of stage control under her belt. Yeah, I don't know, this character is kind of insane. Granted, I don't know, people I've played against who play Cassie, I don't know, they just aren't that good, but I feel like this character has like hella good potential. She's probably way better than these two. She pretty much has like incredible aerial game and ground game. Good mobility on the ground. And like I said, her cactus, if used properly, I feel like she could be a very like dangerous character when it comes to like stage control. Let's see. She's a bunny. I can kind of see that with like these like cactuses up here being her ears, but I never got that vibe off of her, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, Blaze, I don't really play against that much Blazes. I know she has that like fire geyser ability, and she does have like that ground pound, but unlike Sonic's, it does have like some bit of startup. She does have a hover, and Power Geyser, I feel like it is a good move to catch you off guard, but I think a lot of her moves have just really bad startup. And she does have a passive ability with her ability to walk on lava at the cost of her losing rings. But, and like I said, granted, I should probably note that I'm like basing this tier list off like a hypothetical like 1v1 survival situation with the rules that we have applied. To be honest, I would say Blaze is probably like mid-tier at best, because her passive ability doesn't really apply to us in terms of the stage list that we have. She has a pretty niche mobility move, but that can definitely be, all these other characters above her have way better mobility. And she does have a spin dash, admittedly, but I don't know, it's not beating this or this. I'm not sure if my cursor is showing, but I was hovering over Heavy and Bomb and Cassie. Let's see, another character here, Charmy. Really good, strong aerial mobility. He does have a projectile, which you can lead into getting true attacks and true combos with. I don't really see that many people play this character. I feel like he is a pretty slept on character from who I've played against. And plus he is pretty small, so yeah, plus pollen. I know that that does affect the characters. I forgot if it's like affects their speed or not, but that, and he has a small hurt box, so he can sneak through. He is difficult to hit, and he can dash around a lot to avoid attacks. I'm gonna put him, I don't know, compared to Aether though, I feel like Aether just has a ton of BS going on with her. Like her ability to give herself like buffs, her shield, and that stupid like UFO attack, which I know it has that like really noticeable startup, but it catches a lot of people off guard with that, and it spawns like 3 of them randomly on the stage. So Knuckles an A+ tier. I'll get to Knuckles soon. But yeah, I would say Charmy's probably high B+ tier. Well, B+ tier so far. The one thing I'm just not sure about is knockback. I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure how strong like his pollen to like air dash attack. I'm not sure how much knockback that scales. Cause I'm trying to remember like off the top of my head, but yeah, we're just gonna put him here there for now. Eggette and Eggman, we don't really fight against these guys that much, so I don't really want to rank these guys on here. I wish we had just like a haven't played or unranked tier. Eggette, granted we did play against her, but it was my first time, so I don't really want to just like base it directly my first time here. They're not E tier. I'm just gonna place these guys here because we barely play against these guys all that much. Eggette though, I will admit, she has really good stage control. I'll give her that. The Amy and Tails dolls are really difficult to deal with if you barely have that much experience playing against her. And her dash jump does allow her to rotate throughout the stage. But outside of that, she's pretty much defenseless in the air. So for that, outside of just having, because she can spawn multiple Tails dolls and multiple Amy bombs. I want to say she's like mid B or low B+ tier. I want to put her around there. Eggman, like I said, I don't really play similar to her, but his special attack is like spawn like an RC Badnik. So he's kind of weird. I'm gonna put him here in C just for the sake of it. But Eggette is like significantly better. Eggette in B or C. Yeah, Eggette isn't really like bad. Her only real issue is that she's pretty much defenseless in the air. She doesn't really. I know her jump can. I'm not sure if it can do damage or whatnot. But like all these other characters, I mean, they have good aerial attacks that don't cost rings. Or in the case of Amy, like her and Knuckles' glide and Amy's hammer, they can pretty much challenge like any aerial attack, to be honest, at the cost of like no rings whatsoever. In the case of Knuckles, his works as a really good horizontal mobility move. So I'll get to him soon enough. I'll get to him soon later, because like I said, we do have I have fought against some Knuckles players. I will not name who. Amy beats Knuckles' glide. I'll get to Knuckles. I'll get to Knuckles soon enough. But I have my thoughts about Knuckles. In the case of SBO, I know SBO does have his he has invisibility. Sport Cast me the A tier, so real for that. SBO, he does have honestly, invisibility. I think while it is a really good move, I barely see people use it. They always use his dash, which is a good mobility item, because it does leave you invisible for a few seconds when you use it. And his special move, that like tornado, does have some startup on it, but it pretty much shields you for like a few seconds. And he can walk on on other surfaces too as well, which is a pretty like niche move in itself. But hey, I mean, characters with like some sort of wall climb or wall jump is welcome here. So, where would I put him though? I'm gonna put him, cause I don't know, like Leaf Swirl, it leaves you stationary, and I mean, like I said, I don't know, Startup's kind of weird on that move. I want to say he's better than Blaze. I don't think he's better than the other guys. I could see the debate of him being a bit higher though. Like, I kind of want to put him in like mid B+ here. But I'm sleeping here right now. Fang. Gang, we don't really follow Fang all that much. Now granted, his like little like combat roll, you can lead those into pop gun confirms. And you can use his one like tail bounce. Glorious King. They had him on the tier list. So you know what? I had to put him there. I do not follow Fang all that much. I don't know, characters that are like reliant on projectiles, like Fang and Whisper, they are just weird characters to me. But like Whisper is pretty much like a better Fang in like any way, shape, or form. So we're gonna put Fang upper C tier. Like I said, he has okay mobility, I guess, but like Pop Gun is such a... Sure, it locks on opponents, but like, let's be real here. Outside of having that little combat roll to get out of certain situations, I mean, you have characters like Sonic with like the Thok, Shadow and Surge with homing attacks, Chaos Snap. All these other characters like below here have like way better mobility options to get out of like certain situations when getting hit. Fang doesn't have a spin dash. Sure, he has his tail bounce. Tail bounce and like his combat roll, but that's really it. Like, really mid-air dash that costs rings. Tail bounce, which he can use, and he can use the other one that does cost rings too as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can do his roll into Pop Gun. I did mention that. I'll give him that. Like, he does have some sort of like true combo to go with that, but I don't know. Like, you have like Bomb and Heavy. These guys have true combos. What other characters here? Tails, I mean, I did pull off one. I think he does have one. It's really hard to pull off. I did do it on live yesterday. But it's like really hard to pull off. And his is easier. I'll give it. It's easier to pull off, but like Pop Gun has like little to no knockback whatsoever with that move. In the case of other characters that have like moves that don't really have strong knockback, they have other tools that at least aid them with. So I don't know. I'm putting him in C tier for now. That's like, I don't know, like really good in quotations is like the Pop Gun combo. I mean, anyone can pull it off. I bet I could pull that off, and I don't even play Fang. But yeah, I don't know. He has potential. I'll give you that. I feel like if someone played him proficiently enough, he could probably be, I don't know, maybe B, maybe like one tier above. That too as well. I mean, parry combos are also important too, I guess, but there was one Battlemod server we had bombs. See, I don't know, that too as well. Like, I swear, there's always like some secret Battlemod mod that like gives, I don't know, Sonic a Glock or an AR, and that makes him like the best character in the entire game. And only 5 people will like tell you about that. Gemma, this is a hard one to put because I don't really play Gemma, nor do I see people play Gemma all that much on here. But I know she has the rock jump. The rock wall is a really interesting ability that she does have. But outside of that, I don't say Gemma is like bad. And that's the thing I want to say, like her walls. Granted, we're doing this tier list in like a hypothetical survival 1v1 match. I don't know, like the new rules that me and Hammerhead made. In that sort of context, in a 1v1 survival setting. I do think the walls would still be useful though. That she does have her little like that one rock move. Yeah, out of the floor, that too as well. I don't want to put her into E or D tier. Let's put her in low B for now. If any Gemma players want to prove me otherwise, I'd be happy to hear the argument about this character. Actually, no, I want to say she's definitely better than Blaze in mobility, low-key. That little, like, rock platform she can spin dash off of, jump off of, rock wall. She has a few options. So. Inazuma's pretty good. He is really good. I know his moves, especially, like, his, like, lightning abilities and the stun. That, he could also lead into, his air dash. That can lead into, whatchamacallit. Some confirms, too, as well. He's a really good character. He's really good. I'm gonna say low A tier, for now. And plus, that little, like, energy, orb he does have, like, that surrounds him. It's really spammable. Like, I get messed up by that, like, multiple times. Inazuma's really good. He is really good. he is a pretty good character. Yeah, that he can stun. He has a stun that can lead into getting spiked in the air, and plus getting stunned by Inazuma and getting hit by that dash can leave you stunned for like a hell of a long time. Okay, Inazuma players. When they play him like really good, they will mess you up, dog. Okay, so now for the moment y'all been waiting for. Well, I guess for one of us, Knuckles. Where do I put Knuckles on the tier list? Cause see, at least for the base cast, especially Tails, Knuckles, Sonic, those are characters that I fight consistently. So yeah. So why do I think Knuckles would be at least either A or high B plus tier? Like I said, Glide is just like a better Amy Hammer. Like, let's be real here. You can like capitalize off of incredible horizontal capabilities. And unlike the characters like Ray, who have his Glide. Granted, Glide is a really good move, right? But Knuckles' Glide, you're a flying hitbox. Exactly, you're a flying hitbox, right? And his berry ability, you can spawn basically a ton of projectiles at your will. Like, there's only very few characters that can like contest Knuckles while he's underground, which is like, to my knowledge here, I know there's one more character on here, but I don't know who. And like Mighty, that's really about it. There's very few characters that can test him, that can like challenge him while he's underground. He's a really good character. So I feel like we're all going A on here. I'm saying low A at best, because I mean, this character outclasses him in like horizontal anything, to be honest. And Inazuma's just stupid crazy. Mamie. We don't really play Mamie on the server all that much. We probably should. Beam would probably be. Beam would probably if Beam was on here, he's not A+ here. I'll give you that. He's not A+ here. And honestly, to be honest, I was debating on banning him or unbanning him. Like, I don't think he's impossible to beat. I think he's just really difficult to approach, depending on certain characters. Like, I don't think Bean is I don't think Bean is. I don't want to ban him. I don't want to ban him. To be honest, I don't want to ban Bean. I don't really want to ban Bean. Like, I feel like he's just really difficult to approach with. But I think it's because of the characters that I play. I don't really play projectile characters all that much. But maybe. I just know all her moves either have like a really stupid like cooldown, or especially the one where she swings the mace around. They just, I don't know, the duration, I think while it is long, which is I guess a good thing in some aspects, she's just kind of slow. But she does have her little chargeable jump. We should note that. It does carry your momentum. I'm gonna go low C with Mamie. So okay, now we're down to just one row of characters. And funnily enough, I'm pretty sure we played against all these guys yesterday. So Marine, I see a lot of you guys play Marine. She's probably one of the better projectile characters out of the bunch. She has a great little dash to get her out of certain situations. She does have like a pseudo hover with like Tanuki, like the Super Mario Bros. 3 like Tanuki glide. Like I said, the thing with her, unlike Fang, like her projectile is big and fast. Okay, so with that being said, and that too as well, she basically has a reflect. And you can do the spin into like the, yeah, honestly, she's probably, I don't know, Charmy's pollen does lead into actual confirms though, so I'm gonna go with low B+ here. She is really good though. She's really good. Large projectile, has very little startup, and she has like pretty much a dash and a pseudo hover. So Metal Sonic. Now, a lot of us, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Metal Sonic is probably one of the most popular characters we have to play inside the server. But why is that? Why is that? Let's see. Metal Sonic does have, the thing with Metal Sonic, the only issue that I would say Metal Sonic's biggest weakness is startup. A lot of his moves have like a really long charge time, and I've seen and I have experienced getting injured by that charge multiple times. Now granted, his beam attack has a lot of range, covers a lot of ground, but it's slow. It's slow. It does have a hitbox when you do charge it, but you can still get like gimped by that multiple times. His dash, now he has two variations of his dash, alright? He has the one that instantly puts you into burst mode, and the other that's like his claw attack. Claw attack's really good for vertical. I have seen his people use his like burst mode dash as like an instant like attack move. They've been using it a lot more of like offensively than for like mobility, which I've started to, which I personally started to do too as well recently. But yeah, it's a matter of just his moves do have very noticeable startup, especially if you want the full powered like beam attack. You have to charge that up for a really long amount of time. I think if you go like the uncharged blast, yeah, that's a lot faster than his full charge. And to be honest, they both basically accomplish the same thing. let's see, if I were to put him on here on the list. Now, in a perfect world, he would be A+ tier. However, you're dealing with characters that have, like, true combos. Ooh, okay, here. Maybe. But then you have this character. These two have really good projectiles that lead into combos. I would say he's here. Okay, I'll give you this. This character has way better stage control than Metal. And this character pretty much has a jump that can barely be challenged by a lot of these other characters. Could he counter Charmy? You know, let's see. Could he counter Charmy? I'm trying to think, like, in a hypothetical 1v1 both of these guys right here. I think the thing with Charmy is that he is a harder target to hit overall. And he does have better air mobility with his dashes. Like, he's significantly, like, better than Metal Sonic in terms of, like, aerial mobility. But, like, here's the thing. He can dash into your opponents and, like, hit you into the pollen. I don't know. You know what? Let me just shift some stuff around. You know what? He's probably low B+ here. You know, he really, realistically, or if that's the case, you know what? I think he's here. I think he realistically is here. I don't know, to be honest, I think Charmy and Metal's placements are just really debatable, because I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave them there for now, but I feel like I should move them later on. I don't know. It's just something about this placement that I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just not sitting right with. I don't know. Mighty, I know he does have combos with his Megaton Punch. Good ground mobility, since he pretty much has a drop dash. So he avoids, I don't know. The one thing I do have to say about Mighty, right? Here's the thing though, with Metal's Blast though. I'm pretty sure Amy's hammer attacks do have like faster startup than Metal's Blast. And I mean, in addition to that, she does have like her double jump. She can do, I know she can bounce off the floor too as well. I don't know. I could see Amy being like a pseudo counter to Metal. Maybe. I think Metal does have like better projectiles overall than Amy, but Amy does have better mobility and her, I don't know, because I know Metal does have his burst mode dash. That's the thing I'm wondering. Can Metal's burst mode dash, could that, I don't know, I think I'm wondering, right? I feel like burst mode could counter, it could maybe counter, it could counter Amy's hammer. Burst mode could, and you don't even need rings to engage into burst mode. All you really need, all you would have to do is just spin dash or just, I don't know. I put that, I don't know. I'm gonna just put these three. I don't know. I feel like there is like really strong arguments with these three characters. and their placement. Cause guys, put like in a hypothetical situation. Okay, you bring out some good points. Some good points. Okay. I think that's the move. That's what I'm wrong with. That's what I'm wrong with. I feel like I should roll with that. Yeah. Okay, and as for this too as well, I'm gonna make an argument. Like I said, Agate, I think arguably has the best stage control outside of majority of this cast. Actually, no. You know what? Counter argument, Marine has better mobility. You know what? Make sure Amy usually gets hit after hammer spin to air dodge. Okay. Welcome, Maria. Welcome to the stream. Alright. You know what? I think I'll roll with that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's more of like a stage control character, but she can't really follow up off that. She's more of just like running away. She's more of, yeah. She plays more defense than offense compared to these other characters, but I feel like these other characters can play, especially Aether. Aether can definitely do defense and offense. She can definitely pull that off. Okay. Mighty. He does have true combos. He does have good mobility on the ground. Megaton Punch you can use as a mobility move. The only issue with Megaton Punch is like, I mean, it does strong knockback. Only you can get damage off of that is hitting like your opponent into something. But you can knock them off stage. That is an option too as well. You can get spiked by his hammer drop. Mighty's probably like, oh, we should also the fact that he is invulnerable to like spikes and whatnot, which outside on that stage we do have, only like very few stages we have on there do have that spike hazard. So I mean, it's he is probably B tier. He's probably like Megaton. I don't know. Like I said, you only can really get proper confirms off that if you knock your opponent either really far off stage or combo it into like a tumble into Megaton. I don't know. I feel like his combo game does like give him some sort of edge over these other characters. Like, he at least has some sort of tool that can like pretty much 100% guarantee you to get some sort of hit confirm. I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go B+ on this. Like, he's essentially just like, he has like somewhat the combo game of like these characters, but just not as versatile. It's just not as versatile. Cause I think that Megaton, a lot of players I've seen, they rely on Megaton to just hit into a wall. But I feel like if people use the move, you can air dodge at the cost of either rings or If not, you could just like use like the regular air dodge. I don't know. Having some niche like get off me move, I mean, I feel like that does go like a long way to some extent. I don't know. I might be biased here because I do play Mighty. I feel like he's low B+ here. Like I said, I feel like having some sort of niche combo game. Yeah, it is biased, but I mean, it's a tier list. I mean, come on. Well, what do you expect? Why did my music stop? Hold on. Alright, there we go. No, I would argue he's not bad, but he's good. He's good. He's not really good or like borderline insane, but he's definitely like an above average character, like significantly. I mean, fair enough, but like we both agree that like Metal Sonic's like a good character because we both play Metal Sonic, so I mean, there's that. Yeah, like I said, I would say in the case of Metal Sonic being borderline above average, Mighty is probably like the bare minimum of like probably what I'd say is an above average character. I don't know, low key. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's where I'm putting him at. He there's no way. I feel like in the case of like these other characters, really good projectile. Which granted, I mean, Mighty does have like a niche with like his shell. I know his shell can block. I don't know. I feel like that's really debatable. That's really debatable. I don't think it really moves him up. Like I feel like you could probably use him as a counter against like Marine or maybe Aether, but like I don't think he's like beating Agat. But I guess we haven't really considered his wall jump. Annoying Tears put heavy in it. I don't think his shell like deflects attacks like that. Cause I know Cassie's punches, they do have the ground shockwave. I don't know. I'm gonna keep Mighty there for now. Yeah. Ray. So Ray, I will give you this. I think I mentioned it in my video because he was the only character I made a Battlemod video about because it didn't really do that well. It took way too long for that to hit like a decent amount of views. Which, if you guys want me to make Battlemod videos, then I don't know. Gas my stuff up. Anyway, Ray has good mobility if you're in a really large space. And I think on our stage list, I mean, that really... I mean, yeah, you probably can. Yeah, he has really good air mobility. But when it comes to attacking, though, Mach Tornado has really pitiful startup. I mean, you can barely handle with that. Like I say, yeah, he's really... I think that's what, like, I specifically highlighted in my video. If this was a CTF tier list, he would be really good. He's up there for having the best like aerial recovery and aerial mobility in the game. However, in the case of a 1v1 setting, he really has Shuttle Loop, which I mean has incredible startup, but depending on, I mean, that startup and then to actually leading to that hitbox, it takes a while. I don't know. Because you have to input, what, jump 2 times, and then shuttle loop startup. And, I mean, the startup doesn't, and, like, unlike these guys where your attack, you know, boom, hitbox. You have to wait for him to fly up, land on the ground, and plus, your opponent has to be on the ground. Granted, you can spike. You can spike with the shuttle loop hitbox, to be fair. You can spike with that. I don't know. I want to say it's kind of like a worse ground pound. Because, like, for example, here, like, Surge and Sonic, they have a smaller traveling distance from the air to the ground when they use their ground pounds. Ray has to go through an entire animation to get to that ground pound. And granted, while you can hit during that, they're just a lot faster. They're a lot better. I'm gonna put him here. And just because I hate Fang for no reason whatsoever, and I think this list is just kind of empty, we're gonna put him here. Okay, so now Shadow, where Shadow is I think I mentioned it in the stream. I would say he's a really good character. Chaos Snap does give you iframes. Chaos Nightmare sends you at a pretty, like, deceptively low angle. He can glide with his aerial attack ability. It has a really short cooldown. I'm gonna say he's probably around here. He is a really strong counter against Knuckles for the sole reason of just having Chaos Snap and a homing attack. And in addition to that, depending if you hold the input or not, you can either get momentum off of your homing attack, which you can pretty much lead into like another Chaos Snap, which gives you a ton more mobility options. Or you can just, if you want to get hit for the sake of it, or get close to your opponent, you can just, I forgot, it's either holding or just not holding, that you can just stop on the opponent that you hit. Only thing is, oh man, I would almost say, maybe he might be better than Inazuma. But I don't know, Inazuma does have proper combo confirms, so. But he is a really good character. He is a really good character. He's probably one of the better balanced A tiers in this game. Okay, so now Sonic. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of us play Sonic on here. So where we play Sonic? You know, that's a good question. He has a drop dash like Mighty. He has a better ground pound than Ray. And I think probably what gives him probably a pretty favorable placement on this tier list is the Thok. So yeah, I would probably say, can Amy's hair beat Shadow's jump, whatever you want to call it? Chaos Snap has iframes, and I mean, yeah, I want to say like base Sonic is like a really good character, and I mean, I have seen this character be played proficiently. He's not the best. I'm gonna say, honestly, oh, he's maybe better than Knuckles. Maybe. Granted, Knuckles can glide and climb, but I feel like the thing with Thok, it's pretty spammable too as well. It is noticeably like pretty spammable. Glide, it also has a exactly, like I feel, because I play Sonic 2 as well, and like I admit, like using Thok is like a really good move in the case that you can actually use it to screw on with your opponent and actually like start giving him mind games. You can start causing the whiff parries too as well with it. And that's the thing, the fact that you can aim, the fact that like it is pretty, like it has a pretty low profile to the ground. And unlike these other moves, especially Glide, where it's on like a nerfed cooldown, and I do ground pound, that gives him more speed, a proper ground attack. Only thing is that it's just no on the same length as like homing attacks. Homing attacks are just In the case where Thok is unpredictable, homing attack is unavoidable. See, you're not guaranteed to hit with a Thok, but you're guaranteed to get hit by like a homing attack at least 35 times during a match. And that too as well, I'll give you that, he also does have a really great vertical ability, his supersonic spin jump, or the super spin jump. The only, actually no, granted, it has a pretty short cooldown, because you can do super spin jump into like ground pound while you're still in the air. But yeah. Okay, so we only have 6 more characters left on this list. So we're replacing these guys. You know what? This isn't 100% true, but just for the sake of Hammerhead is eventually gonna find this list, don't tell him that I did this, alright? Anyway, we now have 5 characters left on the list. That's the thing, too. Supersonic Spin Jump is like a really good get off me move. Because it's pretty much instantaneous. It has a hitbox. And you can just use it to avoid like really unfavorable positions. Granted, like I said, these other guys just, they kind of just do what Sonic does just a little bit better. Granted though, I think Thok is way better of a move than Cassie's like grounded like punch attacks. They're spammable, I'll give you that, but this is speed and aerial mobility incarnate. But granted, she does have her cactus that does have stage control. He has, you know, attacks that can confirm it to you getting tumbled for like 8 days. And this is just low-key just Sonic, but like way better. Aaron just DM'd me. I'll put up fair placement. I'll put up fair placement up. Promise. Okay. Just give me a second. Surge is just kind of a worse Shadow. I'm gonna be honest here. Now granted, she's in the same thing with Aether where she can pretty much buff herself, either at the cost of rings or no rings. Her homing attack is weird in the case you can spam it, and she gets her double jump back every time you hit someone with your homing attack. It's weird. She's like a pseudo clone of Sonic. Like, I think it's weird. Like, she and Eggette are like the only 2 characters on this list that are just like straight up like pseudo clone characters. But unlike Eggette, I don't think she's as good as Sonic, because I'll give you this. Homing attacks require you to, you know, without his shield be B-tier. Yeah, fair enough. The problem with Surge, I'll give you this. As much as I love the character, and if I was, you know, super biased, I would say she's the best character in the entire game. My problem with Surge, right? Her homing attack. She doesn't really have any sort of aerial dash ability like these other characters. Yeah, I know. See, if no one's in range for Shadow, he has Chaos Snap. When no one's in range for Surge, I mean, your only options are just really the same moves as Ground Pound. But I mean, Sonic doesn't rely on his Ground Pound for movement. He has his Thok and Spin Dash. I mean, she has Spin Dash, I guess, and Double Jump. But Super Spin Dash clears any sort of vertical mobility that Surge has. Because, like I said, she's relying on home attack to give her any sort of range. Also, that's true. Electricity doesn't really harm her. And, I mean, when she does fully charge, her electric shell does work as a hitbox, too, as well. I did use that on Taz yesterday. I don't know. I feel like she probably could move higher on this tier list, but unless a solo Surge wins the survival tourney, She's probably the worst A tier character in this entire game, which isn't really bad, to be honest. It's not really a bad placement compared to everyone else, which, to be honest, I don't know. I feel like some of these characters you could counterpick against her with. Maybe. But she is really low A tier. I don't know. Alright, so with 4 more characters, I mean, oh boy, here we go. Tails. Nowhere on the same range as air mobility as these other guys, but Tails Swipe does leave out a pretty... Three active hitboxes for a significant portion of time. They can be comboed into, admittedly, but granted, that combo is a really small window, so, I don't know. And he does a flight dash that does aid him in aerial mobility. Yeah, honestly, I would say he's somewhere... He's probably upper B. Realistically, I think he's upper B tier. He's upper B tier. He's probably around here. Oh, no, not down there. Probably like around... He's probably around here. Actually, you know what? He's probably here. He's upper B tier. He's upper B tier. He's probably up there. He is upper B tier on here. So these guys, Veth plays very... I'm gonna start with Veth first because I actually played him yesterday. He is really... He's movement the character. He has like really good ground movement. His bubbles can give you some sort of like ground control, and he does have an air dash. Granted, it has startup, but it's not as egregious as Aether or Inazuma. It's pretty reasonable. Only thing is that he's a pretty low traction character. Oh well. Guilty as charged. I'm gonna say he's probably up here. I would argue he may even be A tier. He may even be A tier, low key. I see the potential, but I need to see results. I feel like he does have potential of being maybe an upper A tier character. But granted, it's just like a hands-on first impressions deal. So... It's the worst bomb. I'll say this, yeah, Bomb is just, you know, the jack of all trades character. I think Veth kind of just excels in just one of those trades, and that just being ground mobility. And maybe a bit of stage control. Maybe. But yeah. So now we're left with Vector and Whisper. Whisper, well, let's just get out of the way. She's a way better Fang. Her Spike Wisp does give her at least some sort of aerial and ground mobility. Lasers are pretty stable. Rocket, when it actually hits something, yeah, it has a crazy big hitbox. And I mean, it's really weird to parry because it technically has like 2 hitboxes. So depending if your opponent parries wrong, you can get a confirm off of a parry. I don't know. Where would I place her? Like, she pretty much has like an Amy jump. She has an Amy jump and a really spammable projectile. High D tier. I guess the thing too as well. I guess one thing with her, I guess that's her issue, is that Well, I mean, granted, I feel like Spike was kind of works as like a pseudo spin jump. She does have hover with her whip. She has like good mobility. She's way better than. I would say she's in B tier. She's definitely somewhere in B tier. And I mean, the block wish does trap you, which could lead into potential confirms. I'm gonna sound crazy for this, but I think she is somewhere near B+ here. I think it's the fact that like it's hard to approach Whisper. It's hard to approach Whisper to some extent, okay? To some extent. If not B+ tier, she's probably the best in B tier. If she's not upper B tier, I feel like she does, at least in some aspects, she does better than each of these characters. And then she just has like a spammable, she has a way better projectile. Or smooth brained? Yeah, fair enough. But okay, this is all in a hypothetical sense, cause ooh. Like she's not a bad character. She is good. She's a good character. I will give you that. The thing I'm wondering is, if she's not in here, she's up here. But you're gonna hate me for putting. You guys are gonna hate me for putting her in either of these tiers. She has a jank projectile, a really good spam projectile, and unlike Fang, she has like multiple forms of movement and a pseudo spin jump that, if I'm not mistaken, can climb on walls too as well. She's somewhere up here. See, I don't know. I kind of rationalize. She's way better projectiles. Should be in B at least. All right, if we're all going with B, she's high B. She's high B tier. She really is high B tier. Okay. So Vector. For the sake of, I will rank Trip properly. A or B+ here. Good ground mobility. He does have an air dash that can bounce off walls. That can lead to other dashes. Starster found dead after making tier list. More news at 11. Like I said, he does have a good spin dash. He's probably somewhere here. Okay, yeah, Scream is kind of just a really ass move, though. Like, it's like Megaton Punch, but if it was even worse somehow. I mean, guys, that too as well. I mean, he doesn't really have, like, the spam ability of, like, a regular spin dash. It's kind of weird. I still think he's here, though. But I feel like if he is here, I kind of want to... I don't know. I think he's here. I think he's realistically here. I think he's realistically somewhere here. And that's the thing. Like, it's not really... It's a weird spin dash. Vector's a weird character. If I was mean, I would put him in like high C tier. But it's the fact that his air dash is pretty much something you have to parry that. There's really very few moves that can contest his like air dash. And if he ricochets off a wall, he does get another. So, oh man, yeah, it's like this is like a hard move to contest with. but these guys definitely have the tools to beat that. And then everybody else, yeah, I can definitely say Vector have a hard time like either approaching or just dealing with them. So Trip, okay. At least she has a spin dash, so she's she's better than Fang. Matter of fact, you know, Fang, you're so lonely. We're gonna put you down here. Granted, here's the thing. I fought against Trip, but playing Trip. Spin dash, she does have like a bit of a wall climb. Her fire projectile, she can charge it too as well. I'm gonna say... Oh no, she's not A tier. She's not A tier. Because at least for the sake of... Oh, just a tier. Okay, okay. Because let's say in this case, these guys have really good aerial mobility and multiple options. She doesn't really have that. She's probably... She's maybe here or low B tier. She's probably there. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is that momentum based? Because I feel like that would play like heavy into where I'd put her on this list. I guess one more character that we don't have on here, but if we were to rank, which is someone that we do see people play on here a bit often, Sonic 3 Sonic. If he was here, and if I were to put him on this list, I would probably give him probably low B plus here. Insta is such a wonky move. In a perfect world, he would be A plus here. Let's be real here. In a perfect world, I could see him being A plus here. Ironically, of course. Thing is though, actually, I will give you this. He does have a decent spin dash. I feel like his physics and insta shield come into question on where he actually is on there, on the tier list. He's either like high B plus here or mid A tier. Just for the sake of his physics, insta shield pretty much is one of the very few moves that, for some reason, when you parry insta shield, he doesn't go into like stun, which is really weird. That's the thing. He doesn't get stun. He get parried. One of his specials is one of his special moves is just a bigger, insta shield. Spin dash. Yeah, I know it technically has slightly more startup than literally everyone else's. But I mean, you could technically use boom kick as that's like the problem with F3 Sonic players, right? Is that they rely on boom kick as their only form of attack or movement, when they should rely on more of using spin dash as their form of like attack and movement. Boom kick is just a bad move. I think it's probably debatable to put boom kick as probably one of the worst Battlemod moves out there. I'll give you this. Pop gun hits its opponents. I have seen, the amount of times I have seen boom kick hit somebody, I can count on one hand, okay? Boom kick locks you in one direction. You can't even hold backwards on it like a fireball dash on like a flame shield to like slow your momentum down, or like a Thok. You can't even slow it down by holding backwards on like Thok, you can slow him by just holding backwards. You can't do it with boom kick. Boom kick sends you at like a set speed at a set direction. Actually, I've hit Weird Zone one time with boom kick, and that is the only instance I can remember that move actually hitting somebody. But yeah, no, but like I'm gonna say in the case of like opponents, they either just suicide with that move, or they just whiff the move. Like, I feel like if you can't spin dash, if you can't master that, use boom kick as nothing more than just a mobility move. I kid you not. It is, like, using it offensively is suicide. Using it... Yeah, it's, like, it's not really the character. I'm only just basing off the fact that people just do not know how to use boom kick properly. I don't know, there is a strong argument of SRB2's Sonic 3 Sonic actually being a good character. Maybe under certain niche conversations, he'd probably be like a good character in the form of just being a counterpick character. I feel like he is like a really good character in the case of counterpicking opponents. Maybe one day we will see a solo Sonic 3 Sonic player beat Heavy and Bomb. Maybe one day, but that's the thing. Yeah, Battlemod was like a last-minute addition because who the hell gives his aerial attack just a bigger version of his move that he can do with no rings required? I mean, yeah, I think it's cool that, yeah, Boom Kick, it's a fun little reference to, like, a Sonic 2 ROM hack, but it really, even in that game, it's just a mobility move. It sucks as an attack. And I'll give you this, it does give you decent knockback, but realistically, I feel like playing Sonic 3 Sonic proficiently would require you to sacrifice using Boom Kick as an attack and using it more as just a burst mobility option. So he would probably, if he was on this list, I feel like he'd probably tie with like just base Sonic or somewhere between him and Shadow. Maybe. Like, even that, I feel like that's a bit too high. I feel like even that's a bit too high, but I don't know. I feel like Sonic 3 Sonic, Veth, and like maybe Gemma. I feel like those are like three characters that I feel like are like really underrated. I feel like they could definitely go somewhere a bit higher on this list, but it's a matter of results. So, like I said, when I start running these survival tournaments, I feel like this tier list is definitely going to be subject to change. It is really going to be subject to change. So like I said, this is just running off of like the first little test run we did last time. So there is a lot of room for this tier list to change. So for now, I don't know, screenshot it, put it somewhere, because I'll probably give it like, I'll probably run like maybe like 2-3 tournaments. I bet you now that like this list is gonna change up, definitely. But like I said, someone in my chat asked me about who the best character is. So I guess your answer is not counting Heavier Bomb. According to this list that I made, Cassie is potentially the best character in this entire game. So that's that. Good aerial and grum ability. The cactus is a very okay stage control move. Inazuma's up there just for combo potential. Shadow, like I said, I did mention that in the stream that Shadow probably was a really good pick of being one of the best characters, and it looks like I'm not wrong. Base cast, Sonic is the highest, along with Knuckles. So, and Fang, I guess Fang was so bad he skipped down a tier. Because we in this house, we do not rep Fang in this server, guys. If Fang has 0 players, then nothing happened, because nobody's playing Fang in the big 2024. So, with that said and done, we're gonna go ahead. Can we ban Fang? Okay, it's Willow. Oh, I did try installing Willow on Battlemod. For some reason, like I tried multiple times, like his thing did not work. I don't know why. I probably missed like a patch or something. I got no clue. But yeah, that's the list. Like I said, even myself, I feel like I could change some things. It needs a mod added to it. Oh. Well, that explains, like, because a few of those, like, Battlemod characters, well, the characters that were Battlemod compatible, they were missing, they were definitely missing a mod or something, because they just did not function. They did not function when I tried running them in Battlemod, so. I only have played this mod once. He's a good character. Who's a good pick up and play character? I don't know. I guess I'd think in the same way of like regular SRB2. Tails. It's definitely Tails. Honestly, this B tier list right here, B or C tier characters are probably your best bet to start off with, but definitely Tails. It's without a doubt Tails. Actually, that isn't true with the B or C characters. It's, I don't know. The B and C characters, I mean, some of these guys just play unconventional to like the utmost degree. So yeah, just go Tails. Go Tails. If anyone, just go Tails. Just like in regular SRB2, Tails is the easy character to pick up and play. No problem. Alright, so with that being said and done, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, it's day 2 of testing out that Battlemod rule set. So, I already put the notes down for what commands, so I don't have to like check back on the Battlemod console manual, which is so cool, guys. I wish they did an update to Battlemod where you can just, you know, select said options in a proper options menu than just typing in commands. Came for the next Battlemod bomb mod where they give them a move that bombs the whole arena. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, we're gonna go ahead and transition into getting Battlemod set up. I don't know, what characters are we thinking of running? I'll just run the same characters as usual. You know what? I'll just run the same characters that we play as usual. I'll just do that. So, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and close the live. I'm just gonna turn off that music. Actually, I'll do we'll do a bit of an intermission. You know what? I'm gonna grab something to like drink real quick. So, when we're back, I'm gonna go ahead and get our little Battlemod set up. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned. let's go ahead and get into this Battlemod BS. Alright. Okay, my thing is tweaking, dog. Okay. Alright. I'm at it. I'm gonna go ahead and join the call too. I'm at it. Hold on. Just close some of these down. Time to play Le Battlemod. And get 3 wins! We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up that rule set. Which I think after the first tournament I'll probably make public. Like low-key bit congested right now. It sucks, but whatever. Alright, let's just pick the characters we usually play on here. Yeah, but I can't wait to... Let's see what we got here. Let's start on this stage. We're gonna start off a different stage that I have on here for neutral stages. To add the survival thing, shoot. Okay. Give me a second. I didn't make none of that in the rule set. Give me a second. Make 5 seconds real quick on this. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now let's go mighty on this. Gotta go for that weapon here. Is my desktop audio louder than my mic audio? Just turn it down a little bit. Okay. Close OBS. There we go. Okay, low key, I've been thinking about it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna remove this stage off the list. Maybe. It makes just like that one Nimbus stage, not Nimbus. Oh, what's the name of it? Hold on. It's a stage. I have it written down here. Yeah, Nimbus Sanctuary. This is Loki's Nimbus Sanctuary, but like, I don't know, just kind of bigger with more stuff to just go on the other side too. I don't know. Yeah, I might remove this stage off the list, low-key. Actually, I am. I don't remove this. This is just a bigger Nimbus. What's up? Why'd you leave?
The game crashed. I don't know why.
Oh. It is. Wait, Wait, do you still perform movement after I hit you? What? That was good, Taz. Oh, jeez. Okay, did not mean to input that. Boom kick sucks, dog. Okay, that's the second time I've seen move actually hit somebody.
It only moves when you're at top speed.
Oh. That's kind of annoying because I'm like on
So it's
small
like
stages.
kind of momentum based.
Okay.
Like the charge should just be faster. Like I'm not even kidding. Cause like it's good in like a capture the flag scenario. Cause if you're like jumping at somebody and you're like far away and you get to them, it's actually pretty good. But it's so annoying here. This character is only made for capture the flag, and I hate it.
Yeah, I think like these characters be like, oh, okay.
Also,
His shell. Okay, so his shell does play a big part in damage. Okay. When taking damage or not. Ooh. That should have more knockback. That really should have more knockback. I'm not gonna lie.
How did that hit me? Okay.
Like, it should do damage on impact. Not if it, like, ricochets on somebody. Okay. Thanks for stealing my kill, dog.
I'm really proud of you for doing that. I just see this man like defying gravity the second I turn. It moves so slow. Like, I like the double jump and like the wall climb, but this character has no offense whatsoever. It's actually absurd.
Like, why is like her only projectile, her only like, I guess outside of like jump and spin dash, I guess. Why is her only attack move relegated just like one type of gameplay?
Because only capture flag matters, nothing else matters. It's amazing. And it's like, it doesn't go faster the longer you charge it, it's just normal fireball.
Or flamethrower.
Oh! The flamethrower that's only good for like a specific situation.
Like, it literally has like
for specific mode.
Such ass range. Like,
like half of my problems would be gone. Listen, it's my favorite character, but I'm not gonna lie and say that this is like ideal, bro. Like, what is this? If you made charging like worth it beyond like, oh, only the flamethrower, and made the range for the flamethrower slightly longer, I'd be fine. Oh my dear lord.
Most probably stage 2. I'm not gonna lie.
God.
Dang, I try to steal it after you.
Oh!
Dang it! If that stupid, like, fire totem wasn't there, I could have gotten the double on that.
No! What am I doing?
Somebody clip that. I killed 2! Oh my goodness.
You know what's funny? Because I know this fireball is technically from like an emerald ability that you can get that gives your character like a unique move. So like, I feel like you could use the other emerald powers. Just give her the whole set. It's from her game.
Might as well, because like, why is there just one move that only serves one function? That's the thing that like really pains with Trip. Because like every character pretty much has like a move dedicated, like it's like a Swiss Army knife for like their one move that they have. Like most of the moves can be used for both defense and like offensive situations, but like for the case of Trip, like okay, if you can't use it as a no movement tool, no defense, offense, like what does she realistically have with Fireball?
This character is only good for mobility.
Like,
and
what?
is literally...
What can Trip do in situations like that?
This character's only pluses of mobility, bro. It's just, it's the Ray situation, but you have nothing. You have even less than Ray. Oh god.
Oh, I forgot something you can do with Megaton Jump. Just like jump out of the move. Just pure momentum. That's like the one fix with Megaton Punch. You can technically jump out of it to give yourself an actual hitbox that makes sense.
It's even worse given the fact that you're mighty, you're just immune to projectiles. What am I actually gonna do? The god of defense, bro.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Imagine if Trip's charge could work like vectors. I mean, vectors is... Yeah, I don't know, I don't get that.
They kind of have a whole different style. They have a whole different gameplay style. I guess like with the shockwave or whatever.
I'll show you. Oh!
Or the sound wave, whatever.
But even that, it's kind of the same vein as... I don't know. I like that.
Wait, can you like hold that charge? Or I just realized, can you like hold that charge? I forget.
I think you can.
Yeah, like they could have done that too, honestly.
Oh, and you can, for Vector, you can cancel out that charge too as well. And that's something too. You can't really get from Trip.
Yeah, it's like you have like a little stock for Vector.
What are you doing?
I wanna do that.
Why does it have such long startup, dude? Awesome. You can barely control Monaco
okay,
too,
I meant to
but...
jump.
I did not even do that.
What is that range? That should have reached. I'm sorry, but why? I just hate the fireball for the fact that they just gave it the exact same speed that it has in Superstars. Like, genuinely.
I've not gotten a single kill off this entire match, dog.
Loki, what is this match, dog?
Exactly, I'm gonna win, I guess, so GG's.
Do anything.
I reckon you guys alt Knuckles. I don't know if he's Battlemod compatible or not.
Who is that?
I have no clue.
Slow! It's so slow! You have actual fireballs in the game that are faster! It's so slow! I genuinely hate it! Why is it so slow?
I almost wanted to debate for balancing, but even then, why is it that egregiously bad?
It's so slow! It only moves at a normal speed when you're moving fast, dog. It's so slow! Like, bro, I'm not even doing anything, it's just 1 mile per hour.
Out of all projectiles.
And it doesn't even last that long. Like, it doesn't even last that long either. Compared to, like, something like, I don't know what I did there. Like, the Mario Brothers fireballs. Like, bro, it's so slow. It is so slow, and it barely even stays around, so you can't even, like, die, kill yourself. I'm not even gonna be nice. Kill yourself. Like, it doesn't even stay around for that long, so you can't even, like, spawn a bunch of them to try to, like, mess with somebody. It just, like, Just spit it out, and it just like moves at like the speed of molasses, and then it just disappears. Like, what are you meant to do?
Chad, is Trip's fireball contender for the worst projectile in this game?
It might as well be. Like, dog. I'm not even joking. The only thing this character has is like mobility, and that is it. She is only good in a capture the flag scenario. What is genuinely the point, bro? Oh shoot.
Dang it. I'm gonna get an offstage.
Like, I guess I can understand why they didn't add the emerald powers like a little bit, because they wanted to like use something specific to the character, and the fireball is like what the only thing that they kind of had besides like, you know, the moveset. But like, God, it could be so much better. Genuinely, it could be so much better. I was about to say, if I fell off, I actually would have just quit.
Ooh.
Bro. I need to know why this character is added to Battlemod if you're not gonna make the moveset viable.
I mean,
this character added.
I don't think everyone goes with the intention of making a character viable, I guess making... I don't know. I kind of question that. I don't know. What's the move behind making some of these characters Battlemod compatible? He's on his last legs. Is he dead yet? Oh, he's on the platform. Probably the platform. I can't tell where that is. Okay.
Like, I'm not even mad for the fact that it's like, oh yeah, it's just a fireball. I'm mad for the fact that it's so slow and you have characters like Marine, Whisper, and Fang, all of whose projectiles move at like the speed of light for some unholy reason. Like, why is this one slow? And like, you can't tell me it's for game accuracy. That's not even fair. That's not fair.
I don't get it, to be honest.
Bro,
Like, seriously.
you can make it a lot faster, dog. Like I know it's like kind of slow. I don't even know. I think it is kind of slow in Superstars because it's like, Why is there actual Trip in the game? Who joined the game as Trip? Is this a joke? Is this meant to offend me? I'm coming to find you, orange juice. See the move?
so slow, and the ricochet is so slow too as well.
Like, it's only when I'm, like, moving at full speed is when it, like, actually gets any faster. It's so sad. Like, there, like, see, now it has actual speed.
Oh, once the other one shoots up. That range is, it's worse than Sonic's, like, I'm dead, but it's worse than Sonic's ground pound. My goodness, like, what is that range? That didn't even touch me. How?
Like, there's a reason why Sonic's ground pound has, like, a short range. Like, bro will actually end your life if you know what you're doing. I consider that kind of fair. But, like, my god, why is it short for transfer? Bro, let me cook someone alive. I'm revoked of my right to attack someone. I'm revoked of my right for self-defense. I feel like you should be able to store like Vector's thing. It's so weird that you're not.
Yeah, it's like, even if it wasn't like, give it some sort of like movement ability or something. Like, you see, look at like Mighty's, at least it serves like another purpose if you like don't use it as like an attack, you use it as like a mobility move. You can use it as a, you can use it lead into like other moves, but Trip can't do that. You just walk into that state.
What happened?
I just need to run into that. Oh,
What?
Dragon is crazy.
Why is he so concerned? For a second there, I thought bro was being racist. I want to learn how to edit this mod. I need that fireball to be faster. Just some way, shape, and form, bro. There is like no way. You cannot tell me that it's fair for Fang to spam the almighty cork and then Trip only has like what? A fireball that just like moves an inch and then dies out.
theory. Good theory. You know
What do you?
I'll let the SRB2 devs know about this one. The Battlemod devs will. Absolutely.
God. I hate that you could just make a joke about any random character taking drugs and it'll just be funny.
So true. So real.
Where did she get the drugs? You see, Knuckles came for a visit and he said, "Hey Trip, come try this cocaine." Knuckles teaches an entire clan the art of taking drugs. That'd be really funny. God, now I just imagine that the entire clan just knows what drugs are. Amy just appears just like, Knuckles, why are they all on crack? Oh, don't worry, Amy. I taught them all to do crack. It's perfectly fine. Knuckles! Knuckles, they are all overdosing. They are not fine.
No, I want to try out Trip. You know what? Where's Trip? Well, it's 5 rings for a fireball. Okay.
Yeah, fireball's really cheap. It's just really useless.
Okay, yeah, it does have some.
I want you to try charging it and then, like, parry. And, like, nothing happens.
My goodness, that is like a ton of end
like,
lag. Jeez.
Like, you can't even, like, hold it in as, like, a stock. It's so dumb.
It works on, like, Mighty's, but Mighty's charge at least gives you, you know, mobility. Also, you can wall jump out of it, too, as well. It's something I forgot to mention, at least from, like, Mighty.
You could, like, just, like, spin Nash onto a wall.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, you can. Like right here, look. Wait. I will actually kill you.
That's a good question. Why do you get smash try?
I am gonna kill you.
If you don't get the full charge, you just get stuck with, like, just the regular fireball.
Yeah, like, it's so stupid.
Like, it's not, like, big or anything. It's just a regular fireball. Like, what?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the Vector guy. But I will kill you now, since you ask. Yo, Bro, this character's good, I swear. This character's really good, I swear. Just you wait.
I mean, she has a good, like, regular spin dash, too. So she has something going for her. I don't know.
Like, you have a good form of ability. You get, like, a double jump there to, like, climb around stuff. But it's just, like, every other form of attack just sucks.
I mean, I guess...
like, if you hold the double...
Yeah, like...
If you hold the double jump, you get, like, a drop dash.
I mean, I guess one way to, like, counter the whole, like, momentum fireball thingy, you could do, like, her drop dash into fireball. I guess that's what you could do.
Yeah.
With the characters, probably through, like, modding.
You do illegal coding because...
Oh, you can buffer fireball, drop dash into fireball. You could buffer that too as well, just holding the fire input before like dropping on the ground. I'm trying so hard, man, to at least give like some sort of edge for Trip.
What do you think I've been doing? I can't keep doing this. They did not think when making this character. They just said, yeah, let's put these abilities in.
I wish you could move with this character when you do the charge. I guess you could just momentum slide with her. I can't even aim with that. It's not even like a lock-on move. Come on, man.
It's so dumb.
Okay, I got one snipe. Wait, no, I think it does. Cause, like, it gives you the like little like arrow. Well, it's so slow. It'll barely even hit.
Why does bro want to die so badly? Why is he suicidal?
Never kill yourself, guys. Don't kill yourself.
Trying to hit this guy and I just like, no, my free life. I was trying to capitalize off that, man.
Heartbreaking. It doesn't even lock on properly, dude. What the actual hell?
It's so slow, like literally, bro. Like, why? Wow, the one kill I got with the fireball, amazing.
This character is... Oh man, this character is just not that great. Oh man, I'm... Like... I'm debating if Fang is like better than her. I'm not gonna lie.
objectively as bullshit as it is. Because I hate Fang. I genuinely hate Fang. But like, this character is filled with so much bullshit that I'm not even gonna be offended by it. Because honest to God, what is this? What are these attacks?
I'll give Trip this. She has a spin dash and spin jump, but I'm wondering how far can you really go with just that.
There are some stages where you have like a decent amount of opportunities to get like really far by just like the double jump alone. Like it's really good.
Yeah, that too. I'll give like she does have a probably double jump. She has a little dash. I would say she has better movement than Fang. That doesn't cost rings. But my goodness, dude, I don't know what else to really give her.
Like I know for like I forget what the course it was, like the pumpkin ones. I played that recently, and it's like there's like a little like area where you can go to, and it's like that double jump does wonders. Like a lot of the stages where it's like kind of like hard to like get across. Like normally it's like you can like go really far.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I'm really tempted to make an edit, but I know that I'm gonna be murdered by the SRB2 community. But like, you know what? Kindly, fuck off. I kind of want to do this for like half the characters, but this one in particular, I refuse to have this character be below Fang.
Very cool orange juice. But yeah, like my goodness, she is just a little bit better than Fang. I think the problem is that like her entire attack focus is a projectile game, and it's just not that great. Because even with the other projectile characters, they have at least something going for them. Like Whisper, it's mobility. I'll give her that. She has like above average mobility and a pseudo spin jump. So.
And it like the projectile isn't like super slow too. It's like
it's
wow.
fast. Like EP Miss with Rocket, laser is really spammable, has a long range. It has a ton of things going for it, but see, it may not lock on, but at least it's spammable and it ricochets off walls. Like what does Trip really have in a really small world of projectile characters?
Yeah, I feel like the speed that like the Fireball gets when she's running should just be the default speed in general, and it shouldn't like just go out immediately. Like give it like a little bit of time.
I don't get it. I don't get what's the deal with Trip. I guess I could spin dash and wall jumping and her little like. My goodness, like. You could probably get results with her in the same way you could probably can with Fang, but I don't know, I think she has it maybe a bit worse, maybe.
Fang, it's kind of just BS. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, cause I don't know, Fang at least has
What
like
do
a
you
combo.
mean nerf Trip? For what reason? Some of y'all are tweaking. Some of y'all got me tweaking, bro. What is this? Nerf the character that does not have good options besides like mobility.
I really keep saying nerf Trip. That makes no sense. This character
That's
is
so
like
dumb. Why?
She probably.
It's the same like. It's the same BS that it's like, oh yes, nerf Silver. Why? And that's an actually good character, bro. Like, what is this?
I don't get it. Buff, Trip, dude, please.
I'm just gonna do myself dark. Here, I'm gonna learn how to code today. I cannot stand for this. I cannot stand for this error. I'll just leave it in the notes. I decided to like buff your character. Your character is kind of not good in this specific mod.
I don't get it, gang. I don't think we should nerf.
Heavy and bomb.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer there. That's really about it. And see, like, that's something with, like, Megaton Punch. You can avoid the issue of it and not be able to do damage while connecting by just jumping out of it. Like Trip doesn't have that. She doesn't have that sort of, like... She just doesn't have that tool.
This character is just not made for battle. Oh.
It moves so slow. It moves like... It doesn't even... Like, it's not even momentum based. It has a set speed. Because it didn't speed up when it went down the hill.
It's so dumb. Oh my god. Genuinely, just change the speed and you'll like have something.
Going for trip. Dang.
Yo, what if I main this character in the tournament?
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm not saying it's impossible to win as her, but it's difficult. At least with Fang, he has some sort of like proper like confirm. Trip doesn't really have that either. She actually might genuinely be the worst character in this game.
Genuinely.
I mean, Fang's mobility, yeah, it's tied to the ring system, but he can still use it. What does Trip really have? I mean, yeah, she has a wall climb. That's cool. Most of these stages we have here barely have walls, but it's better than nothing. And she can spin dash. And she can spin jump.
Like, yeah, like the drop dash, and that's kinda it.
Yeah. At least Fang can get, like, a kill, I guess. He has some sort of very 1-2 combo, but, I mean, it works. If your opponent is, like, standing around or gets hit by his little, like, roll.
I find it funny how, like, Fang is kind of, like, in, like, the normal game, and, like, Trip is pretty, like, good, and then it's, like, you play Battlemod, and it's, like, no, it's just a whole different world.
Exactly.
You have entered a whole different plane of reality. My dear lord. I'm making an edit of this character. I'm going to make an edit of this character. I'm turning on, like, what, Slade right now. I'm doing everybody a favor. Like, this is actually wild. Like, I'm sure I could probably make the fireball faster. I'm not sure about increasing the flamethrower's range, but I'm pretty sure I can make the fireball faster. Like, there ain't no way people, like, nerf the character. Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. I got a lock in, dude. What the actual hell is that?
I guess the drop dash kind of works.
Can nerf heavy? Yeah, I mean, we did say that heavy and bomb should be nerfed, so it can actually playable in a competitive setting. Okay, I guess there's that too, I guess.
Well, I don't know how the heck I'm not dead. Oh! Like, you have movement options, it's just the attacks are really dumb. Like, I feel like they could just take a more creative liberty with, like, the attacks. Oh!
Oh, dear.
God.
Ooh. that was really close. Ooh.
Okay, that's kind of dumb. What do you mean?
Okay. Slopes is be damned.
It might be slightly possible, but my god.
You are fighting a really uphill battle.
I just don't want to use the fireball at all, man. It's just awful.
How would you buff Trip? That's a good question. I think the easiest thing would be, yeah, either give her more abilities or just increase Fireball's accuracy and speed. Also, but how about jump cancel flame? Why not? Like, I'd say still give her like the fireball thingy, like the flamethrower option, but like make it like where you can like jump cancel it like a spin dash. Like, it wouldn't really buff her mobility per se, but like, dude, you can do like, you can mix up your opponent if you be able to cancel the flamethrower mode. Seriously.
God.
Wow. Air dodge you right off the stage.
I'm just getting more out of like using like the drop dash.
Yeah,
bounce dash, whatever.
I've been trying to do that too as well as Mighty, but I keep misinputting it. That platform did not catch. I did not care for that map platform. I just fell right through.
How did that miss? Okay,
Oh,
wait.
right in the pit too. Dude, jump canceling Megaton Punch. See, this one, we need that for Trip, dude. Genuinely, like, it actually like makes Megaton Punch like a ton times better. Not dead yet. Okay, I'm dead.
Why did that get a
I wish you just
point?
jumped vertically upwards with that move.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like, why? See, this one guy Mighty's actually a good character. Like, he low-key actually might be like bottom A tier. Y'all just don't get it.
Mighty's a god, bro.
Okay, sure, he's not bottom A tier, even though he can jump out of pits like that. Sure. Alright, he's broken, but not that broken, guys.
Me when I'm getting pieced up by like 2 Mighties. One like beats me to death in an alleyway.
Oh, you can. I know you can jump. You can shield cancel hammer drop. That makes the move even like. It's a Swiss Army knife and a Swiss Army knife, dude. What is this character? Wait a minute. Why can you shield cancel that? Hello? That's the wrong person, game! That would have definitely killed if I got the little, like, tumble into retraction shield. That's real. That is actually a real thing, dude. What is this character? There's a layer to that, dude. I pump faked a hammer drop into shield to air dodge. Why is that air dodge cancelable? That makes no sense. Like, why can't I do?
What was that? What was that?
You can air dodge cancel hammer drop.
Oh my god, he's broken.
He actually has mind games, dude. This is like... It's vertical thought. It's actually a vertical thought.
I remember introducing somebody to SRB2 Battlemod, and they got really good at playing as Mighty in a day. I am terrified. I don't want them to find out about this, bro. That's actually terrible. What? God.
Why is that shield cancelable?
What?
You can air dodge cancel hammer drop. That's actually insane. Wait, did they know about this? Wait, what? You can shield, you can air dodge cancel hammer drop. Oh my goodness. This character is good. I don't get this idea from you guys that he's not bad, but he's not good. No, he's a good character.
He's bad, but he's not good. Y'all are true.
Dude, he is at least bottom A tier. I think just for the fact that he actually has his own mind game gimmick alone, he's at least bottom A tier. Either bottom A tier or top B plus tier. There's no way.
Bro, how am I meant to fight this cactus?
From two opposing sides of the tier list, bro.
Oh my
is
god.
Genuinely insane.
Oh my god.
Better frame data, small hurt box. What do you do with that?
Oh. Oh my god. No way.
This stage is legal, guys, by the way. I just want to make that well known. This stage is legal, by the way. Okay, but yeah, he can air dodge cancel his hammer drop. So you can play mind games with this character.
I hate Mighty so much. There's a reason why I treat Mighty like what? The coming of the devil himself. What is this? You cannot tell me, oh, he's good, but he's not that good. When he can literally beat you to death in an alleyway.
Game, bro.
You can't tell me that when he can beat you to death in an alleyway and nobody would notice. Nobody will hear you scream with that character, bro.
And Megaton Punch can be jump canceled, so it can actually just hit opponents.
I have been jumped by people playing as both, tag teaming me as both Mighty and Sonic. Do you know how terrifying that is?
That is like, actually like a sacred do-over, oh my goodness.
Do you know how terrifying that is? These two are gangsters. You're gonna tell me that he can toy with you? Oh my god. I don't like that. That's so broken. Want to talk about Nerf Trip, Nerf Silver?
Oh my, Nerf Mighty, bro. Oh my goodness.
The god of Battlemod, bro.
And his shell gimmick. We might have to revisit the tier list after this. Hold on.
What the heck?
The timing isn't that strict either. But you can almost like buffer the air dodge.
I need to play as Trip a little bit longer. I have to beat this character's shit allocation.
Dang, I cannot
see.
What, oh, that guy already died. Okay, dang. Yeah, I got the timing down. It is really easy. It's easy now. I understand it now.
Oh, okay.
Well, the server crashed. You know, I want to revisit the tier list again. Hold up. I want to go back to it. Hold on. Yeah, I think the red guy. He kind of crashed the whole thing. Give me a sec. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Hold up. Just fixing my screen. Okay. Give me a sec, chat. Alright, so I think, okay, so the fact you can, okay, so I want to revisit this again, hold on. Okay, so Trip, I don't know, the debate now is going back to the Trip versus Fang debate, so, yeah, my fault, I misinputted. Okay, so, with Trip, right, she has, like, a drop dash that works as a... Oh, I can't put X Sonic on here. It's not my tier list. It's just one I found online. Oh, it's updated November of this year. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so like my thing with Trip, right? The problem that I have with Fireball, right? It's unreliable. Like, what is the accuracy on that move? It's non-existent.
It's so
that and the fact that, I mean, she does have a wall climb. Admittedly, she can spin dash. Fireball is, you know, it's a projectile. I mean, unreliable, and it doesn't even like, it's not even momentum based, because on that hidden chamber stage, when you tried to shoot the fireball at me, it went the same speed, so it has a fixed speed regardless of terrain.
God.
It can bounce on walls. Admittedly, it can bounce on walls. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Fang, at least he has a combo that can always confirm into, like, a pop gun shot. The pop guns are, you know, they're fast. They're small. Like, oh my goodness.
I want to make an edit to make the projectile stronger, but I feel like that's just the equivalent of, like, injecting somebody with steroids.
I think For this tier list, I think Fang is like slightly better than Trip. I think they're both in the same tier.
No, fuck.
As for Mighty though, okay, he doesn't. Oh man, I want to say he's low A tier. I didn't even realize you can air dodge cancel hammer drop, and Megaton Punch can be jump canceled. So the whole issue with that move not doing damage when hitting is immediately just nullified by just jumping. If not A tier, because I know someone's gonna say I'm biased, I'm putting him bottom A tier. I want to say he's at least here. He is high B tier, B plus tier.
Nah, I'll put him in A tier.
I feel like he although I guess the thing with Aether though, I mean Aether can like buff herself. She has shields. Actually, no. I will argue that he is bottom A tier for the sole reason that his shell mechanic is basically just a permanent shield, unlike Aether. I will give you that. I will debate bottom, if not bottom A to satiate everybody. He's at least the best B plus character. He is way above average of a character. I think he belongs up here. He pretty much has a permanent shield. I will give you that. The only issue he really has is that Megaton Punch. I mean, while you can technically use it as an aerial ability, actually, you know what? I will argue again for his place for A tier. He pretty much has a wall jump, and Megaton Punch can give you back your wall jump. He realistically, I want to say he's bottom A. He's bottom A tier. Because he pretty much has a pseudo glide with Megaton Punch. His wall jump does give you a lot of vertical distance and horizontal distance, depending on the situation that you're in. And in the case of one of the stages that we did make legal, Lost Bridge, you can technically, in the same vein as Knuckles, recover off of the stage itself. So, and he has really great knockback with Megaton Punch. I'll give you that. And you can he pretty much has that same combo game as Heavy and Bomb. Maybe to not, that insane of a degree, but he still has one to some extent. I would argue he probably should place a bit higher in A tier, but I'm kind of dragging it. But I think this is the tier list so far. This is the tier list. I don't know, like Trip versus Fang. Man, I don't know. Trip is just not that great, man. I didn't think the character was like extraordinary, but once I actually played the character, she needs buffs on Fireball. My goodness, dude, that move is like genuinely so bad. Like out of all of the charge moves in this game, either give her more abilities, right? Or just buff her movement so far. Like let's say just for the sake of bending the knee, right? And just say let's just keep her stock, right? Either buff her mobility moves the way they are currently, or just buff Fireball. Either like just make it faster, a lot more accurate, and then on top of that, like for the love of everything, make it jump cancelable. Yeah, I don't know, gang. Unless a Trip player is willing to just come into a tournament and prove her buddy wrong, please, chat, I am begging. Or the creators of the Trip mod, please buff your character, dog. Because Trip might actually be contender for being toe-to-toe with being the worst character in Battlemod. Oh dang, it is getting kind of late too. Shoot, we'll run. I don't know. It is late. Honestly, I think I might want to just end stream right here, right now. Low key. I think I heard him say buff heavy before that is crazy. Okay. you know, guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits. Like I said, I think I do have like a stuffy nose coming on or some sort of congestion. So I think it's probably best I hit the hay early for tonight. Um, but yeah, I think that'll be our Battlemod tier list so far. So you know what? Just to reiterate, just to let everybody see, this is, I don't know. I feel like we could go on a age-old debate over the Trip and Fang placement, over who's better than who. I'm still mixed on it. I'm looking at it. I know I made it, but I'm still feeling really mixed about the Trip and Fang placement. I think Fang might be better than Trip for the sake of actually having a existing combo game, which could put him like at least maybe in C tier, maybe. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Fang is just not super great. You know what? Actually, I will argue this. At least his tail jump gives him a lot of verticality in his movement. He at least beats Trip in that department. Verticality and at least some bit of horizontal movement in that with his roll. So yeah, I think he is better. He is better than Trip. But yeah. This is our tier list. Take a screenshot because this will be subject to change as we run Battlemod tournaments throughout next year. Anyway, though, it's December 30th. I have a video, a little animation. It's a Sonic animation, so I know some of you guys will be a lot more excited when that drops. On the 31st. So, yeah. I don't know. If I do stream tomorrow, I don't think it'll be Battlemod related. I think we'll probably do something else. But yeah, thank you for watching tonight's stream. It was fun making this tier list. It was really fun making the tier list. But all good things must come to an end. So if you like what you saw, if you like this tier list, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Join the Discord server because next month we'll be officially running Battlemod tournaments with our new rule set. And they will be closed to the server itself. We'll probably give away Discord Nitro, something like that, to start off with. But if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I really want to hit 1K. I want to hit 1K. We're getting close to that. I really want to hit 1K soon. I got a ton of stuff planned. A lot of art-related posts will be coming up soon throughout the year. Might make a stop-motion series. I might. It will be Sonic-related, though, too, as well. So I'm going to lean into the Sonic side just a bit longer for next year. But, hey, that's all the time I have. Peace out. Stay safe. But, yeah. I don't know. Next year about to be crazy. Trust. Anyway, I'm about to head out for tonight. I'm kind of tired. Stricer signing out, y'all. Peace.